Hey everyone, I'm LC Gamer, and welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. In the last video, we, returned a portion of the kernel to Gaia, and, found Beta, or in the process of rescuing her, and now it's time to deal with, whatever I have to deal with here.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
hope Aaron stays in cover.
Sure, Aaron's gonna stay in cover. He's probably gonna do what he does best, take a hammer to it.
Aloy!
Aaron!
Yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight, I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Working on it.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron.
I know, I'm working on it. Give me a break here, Aloy.
Aaron, I'm here!
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
The second you need me, I'm there.
Windfall's blanketing the land.
Okay.
Spectre's not budging from that spot. I might be... Shields down! It's on the move!
I got your back, Aloy. You want to taste of this?
No!
Aloy, get out of there!
Oh, you bug. That's the only thing I can think of to call you at the moment without... No!
Heavy weapon. I could use it against the Spectre.
Yeah, sure, if I can just get around to it. Ooh, thank you. Come on. Ow. Ow. You are annoying me. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. No. Ow. Get up, Aloy. Run. Oh, I'm gonna get myself killed here.
A heavy weapon. That could help.
Now this is why I came along.
We won't be needing that weapon.
Come here.
Hand.
Die already. Ooh, nice.
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
How are you gonna get her to the
You two go
base?
on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon. can figure out how that thing works. Maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
I'll take everything I can off of you. Ravage can. You left a lot of stuff just lying around. This really didn't do much of anything for me. Okay. Is this it? No. It says it's that's up there. That's what it wants me to look at. But that's not what I was looking for.
No. Damn it.
It's the orb you're wanting, not its housing.
Well, it's better than nothing. To analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
Okay, so what's optional? No, nothing's optional.
Aloy, glad you made it back okay.
Yeah, so am I.
She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello?
Beta?
It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Booting up.
You better?
So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
No.
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that you're...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
Oh, boy.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Guy and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over?
When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want.
Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it?
They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth,
They
I
weren't
pieced
wrong.
together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit.
So you know about the extinction signal?
It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her.
Yeah, well, surprise.
Yeah, surprise indeed.
So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them?
They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says.
Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab.
He enjoys hurting people.
Yeah, I know.
So, the completionist is in the game. Fun.
You mentioned the Zeniths set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space, other survivors of the colony.
Who knows?
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age too.
No joke.
How did you escape the Zeniths?
Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
Cool.
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture Luthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done. You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database, before Ted Faro purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
So it still exists. And you got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge, just out of reach. Must have been frustrating.
Well...
Alright, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...?
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaia's fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single location, of course not!
Maybe you can help then.
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are.
You were supposed to be further along by now!
Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die.
Hey. Calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well,
Can
see
you
if you
help?
can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
She just had him
How'd it
break
go?
down.
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
She's very on edge.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
That was a good talk, I guess.
So the old ones painted their faces with something called makeup, like the cartoon.
I'll go listen on their conversations here in a little while. I want to get this turned in.
Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back indeed.
Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it
Willingly,
was
at
worth a
least.
shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon.
Not right now, anyway.
Another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me.
No, I just realized I
still have 2
have.
more sub-functions to get.
So many skill points I need to use. I could use 6 here and max out my stealth. Let's grab this. Okay. Trapper, warrior. What can I grab that's going to be helpful? Critical strike passive. Energizing duration. Melee damage passive. Build up. Power tech. Yeah, that'll be useful. Okay. Now then.
Pam, look, pata.
It's a little loud, Aaron.
I know. That makes you want to punch something.
Yeah, probably you.
Someone. But you're the one that helped me find it. People make mistakes.
Aloy,
Hey, thought I'd, check in on how you're doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement?
Mm-hmm.
Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
Just wave it.
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe.
If she's willing.
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
Yes.
What else have you been up to?
I've been studying Gaia's seedlings, the sub-functions. I wanted to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when I looked into this Hephaestus and found out it helped create all machines, our land gods included. In a way, the Utaru owe Hephaestus our whole way of life, as well as our current troubles.
That's why we have to make Gaia whole again. Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Ether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like Stormbirds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah. And if we can get Hephaestus back, she can get those Stormbirds in line.
Just one more thing, I won't have to worry about.
You said you met Beta?
Varl mentioned she was hurt. I thought I'd offer her an extract to soothe the pain.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on staying burrowed down there like that. She looks like she's barely seen the light of day as it is.
Oh.
You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide Plainsong with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it, reboot code. If we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
That's great.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it. Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control cores from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair bay?
Yes. Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, kill the machines, get the control cores, then use them to adapt the reboot code into something the land gods will obey?
If all goes well. But taking down 2 Grimhorns won't be easy.
We'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy. I'll send you the location of the machines.
Alright.
I need to get going.
May the land bloom in your steps.
Let's go and get this taken care of. The second verse. Ah, this is gonna be a pain to deal with, isn't it? Or I can go after these. Either way. Hey,
Aloy,
there's more stuff here.
there are more supplies in the chest. Help yourself.
Thank you. And
She talks a lot. You would too, if you knew everything there is to know about everything.
She can also crank out a whole army of machines to kick your sorry behind.
Where'd
where's...
Patrollo go?
Well, I guess I just better stay on our good side then. Ha!
Where is he?
Errand? You okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Because there's 2 of me now.
There's 2 of you now. At least you seem to be handling it okay.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying. What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those 2 lovebirds over there have been giving me a hand. But to be honest, all the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed. I promise.
No rush.
Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did,
She freaked
I
out.
thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
Understandable.
What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. Guy reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in Stormbird plates. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do. With a spark and a boom.
Ouch.
I have to get going.
Don't go causing too much trouble.
Don't you know me?
Hey, you and Errand okay?
Nothing some rest can't take care of. Are you okay? This beta thing, it's a lot. Even for you.
Just trying to take it one step at a time.
Fair enough. If you need anything, just let me know.
It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else.
And a stuffed animal is not what you're thinking.
How's everyone dealing with Beta?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally lost. Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from 1 seed. That seemed to help a bit.
I see everyone's settling in.
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds of plants in here. Says a home should always spring with life anew. I asked Aaron to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap mall.
Still, it's not a bad idea. Should liven up the place.
I was gonna ask, are you talking about putting your head in the snap mall? Or the plants?
I should get back to the wilds.
I'll keep an eye on Beta. Make sure she's comfortable.
Okay.
Alright. And since, we're missing somebody now. I'm going to have to... What quest is this? Zoe... okay. Right. And down I go. Oh, hush. Not bothering anybody.
This is where Zoe said we'd find the Grimhorns she needs parts from to heal Plainsong's land gods. I should let her know I'm here. Hey, Zoe. I'm near the Grimhorn site. Can you join me?
I'll be there soon.
Aloy.
Fun.
I'm glad we can do this together. The Grimhorns we're looking for should be just to the north.
Let's go get those control cores.
I hope I have everything... Yeah, I do not have everything I need.
Thank you again for helping me. If this works, if we can heal the land gods, it will end a generation of suffering for my people.
Yeah, just give me a second. I'm restocking my supplies.
How do you think Fane and the chorus will take it? They seem to think the tribe's extinction is inevitable.
I've had my disagreements with them, but I'd like to see they'll be happy to be wrong on this.
Me too. Alright, let's go get those Grimhorns. If I can manage to kill them.
There. The Grimhorns.
And they're not alone.
We'll just have to be smart about this.
I'll follow your lead.
Okay. Billowbacks. Boulders. Stockpiles. Sky drifters. Oh man. Oh, this is gonna be a pain to deal with. Okay, first things first. Billowback. I need you. Gonna have to deal with this the hard way, aren't I? Getting closer. Get up high.
Looks like Frost is no good here.
On. Gonna have to take down that bird if I want to be in peace. Come on, Aloy, go up. I need you up here.
I
Okay.
can't reach you there, Aloy.
I know you can't.
Okay. Now I can override Bellowbacks. If I'm careful.
Going after the bird, though. Where'd the bird go? There's the bird. I'm amazed you didn't get spotted.
I'll keep a lookout.
Just need one more shot. There. You're down. Now I don't have to worry about a lookout. See? Now to light them up.
I'll wait for you here.
You out of the way. Nope. Explode.
I can't reach you there, Aloy.
I know you can't, so stop trying. Just die already, you monster. Okay, now take down my other
I'll keep a lookout.
pain. Ammo, recharge. Can't get away from me. Well, maybe you can. Come on. You see me.
I'll wait for you here.
Yeah. Going down. Okay. There. Another one taken care of. Ooh. Perfect. Come on.
Shoot, out ammo.
You. Ow. Run away. No disc launchers allowed. Ow. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Yes, I did. Okay, that's one down. Heal, Aloy. Ow. No, I'm not. I am not, I am not, I am not. I need healing. Yeah, I see that. I'm trying not to get roasted here. Fire breath. Pain in my ass. Okay. Yeah. Nope, 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 nope. Get me out. Okay, okay. That'll work. And now, time for... few less shots.
That was the last machine.
We did it.
Let's press on.
You okay?
A bit winded, but I'll be alright. You've got the control cores?
Yes,
I can take them from here.
good. I would like that ammo. Thank you. Here we go.
2 control cores as requested.
Thank you. Gaia showed me a way to scan them and take what we need to update the reboot code. I'll head back to base and get started. When I was a child, there was always enough to eat. The land gods provided for us, and every season we celebrated them. My happiest memories come from those times. Do you really think we can bring them back?
We'll make it happen.
Thank you, Aloy.
Alright. That could have been worse. Been better,
We'll
too.
probably need some time to sort through those cores. I should do something else in the meantime.
Speaking of which, I need to go back here, maybe? See if anything new's happened here.
Snow falling. Well, only a matter of time.
Okay, so nothing new here. So, I think I'm going to leave the video here for now, and I'm going to go around, see to, well, all the different settlement locations I've been to see if there's any new quests available, well, all the cities, see if there's anything new there, and in the meantime, maybe make it back over to Zoe to see what she's looked up there at base. So until then, see you guys.